and ended up doing the AFM DOD delete on it, so it's only V8 now. So I shouldn't have to worry about those collapsible lifters going bad. Now it's just a matter of making sure it has oil. So that ended up being my issue. So, and I've actually ran into that before on another little farm truck I've got that just leaks oil like crazy. I had forgotten that I let some relatives borrow it and just kind of mentally didn't account for the extra miles that it had on it. And it had gotten low on oil one time, and I couldn't even get it to turn over. And this was, a couple years ago. And so ultimately I ended up, the way I figured that out was I took the belt off all of the pulleys, and that released enough of the tension, because it was so low on oil, it couldn't even turn over. So that's one thing you can check, and you can check that with, I think, a torque wrench without taking the belt off and seeing how easy it is to turn over that crankshaft pulley. Because if it's not lubricated enough, it's going to be extra difficult, and so that starter just cannot start the engine. So there's a lot of all that going on with this one. So that's always a good thing to check, is check your oil, check your how hard it is to turn over by hand with a torque wrench, and of course check your error codes and start tracking that stuff down as well. But usually it's something simple, and something simple that a user can do as far as preventative maintenance and just checking general things can prevent major wear and tear. Like, for instance, a lifter may be going bad 5,000, 10,000 miles before it was really totally broken loose and not functioning properly. So anyway, that's what we did on this one. So I've got it running. The only thing I've got running, you may watch the cat. Okay. No, you have to talk to mom. I'm not in charge of that. Okay. And so basically, check that oil on it, check the simple things, make sure that it's good to go. That's pretty much all I have for you now. But this is what I was going to say. So this it still has just a small issue, but I can drive it, and the oil pressure it really does operate too low for what you consider normal conditions. So basically I'm just keeping an eye on it, making sure I've got oil in it and not driving it too much. And eventually I'll look into other potential causes of low oil pressure outside of the norm. I'm hoping it's not something major where the engine has to be completely